Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I have not formally introduced myself yet to anyone, so I figured today would be a great chance for you guys to get to know me. I did find some questions, so I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. There's some fun questions, there's some basic questions, but overall let's just have fun with it. I have no plans of showing you what makeup products I'll be using, but I will put them in the description bar down below. So if you wonder what I'm using, check it out down there. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button and comment down below as well. Let me know something fun about you. I upload every Wednesday, so be sure to hit subscribe and then the bell so that you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And I guess without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So I went off camera and did just one eye just to see what I wanted to do. I ended up deciding to use the new Laura Lee and Eryn Weaver palette, Candy Skies. I fell in love with this shade right here. It's a duochrome. It is gorgeous. It's called Cloudy. So I literally just used the one shade all over. But I'll go into that in a little bit more. First off, my name is Samantha. One of the questions is, how old are you? I am 35. It says, where are you from? I am from Florida. I'm not going to say really what part of Florida because it's pretty small. Let's see. My zodiac sign, I am a Scorpio. Favorite color? My favorite color, I'm going to have to put it on the screen. I don't even know if it has a name, but I guess if I have to pick like a basic color, I would say probably purple. I do get drawn more toward purples, so yeah, purple. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 kitties. I'll put a picture of them right up here. One is named Mochi and the other one is Whiskey, and we absolutely love them. They are wonderful cats. How tall are you? I am 5'1". I am very short. Let's see. What shoe size are you? I have really, really tiny feet. I am a size 6 to a 6.5, sometimes a 5.5. It just depends. How many pairs of shoes do you own? I own a lot of shoes. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. My mother-in-law loves shoe shopping as well, especially for tiny shoes. That's what she says. Those are her words, not mine. And yeah, so she sends me a lot of different shoes and she knows my style, so it's great. What else? Let's see. What is your favorite season? I would say my favorite season is a tie. I really like summer, but now that I'm getting older, I'm not too into it. It's just hot. And I don't get to go to the beach as often because I have children and it's not exactly easy to take kids to the beach. So I would say probably fall would be more my speed now. One second. I have to concentrate for this part, so give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I thought I hit record and I was still talking and I wasn't. So I had to go back and see what question I restarted at, and I'm working on my brows. So let's see. What do you like to wear? What is your style? I prefer to wear basically just leggings or biker shorts and tank tops. I just find it more comfortable and I can chase kids a lot easier and hold a baby. But if I am going out, I don't know, a little bit nicer, then I would much prefer to wear jeans and like a cuter tank top or a cuter top. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm very laid back, basically. I don't wear heels anymore. I prefer flats. Flats are the way to go. Do you overpack or underpack? I overpack 100%. I like to be prepared for any event, and so I pack for everything that could happen, plain and simple. So my bag is very full and usually very big and heavy. Are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. What number are you on the Enneagram scale? I am an Enneagram 2, wing 3. And I would definitely agree with it so far. Everything I've read about it, it explains me to a T. Let's see. Favorite place you've been to? Without a doubt, Japan. I love Japan. And if I could, I would go back in a heartbeat. I had the best time there. We went there for our honeymoon. And yeah, I loved it. I loved everything about it. The only thing is that I couldn't have sushi at the time because we had literally 3 days before leaving found out that we were pregnant with our first, which is our son. So I would love to go back and have sushi in Japan. And it sounds so cliche, so silly, but it's just something I really want to do. We also had a lot of ramen over there, which was great, but I started to have morning sickness, and it was hard to eat too much ramen, especially with how fatty it is. It really made me sick. So my favorite meal while we were over there was, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Odin. And you just get it at like their convenience stores. It was so good. And I still make it to this day. I love to go to the Asian grocery store here and get it and make it. And every time I eat it, it brings me back to Japan. Absolutely love it. What is your relationship status? I am married, as I've already said. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my hair clips. What is your favorite food? I cannot pick just one food, but I could pick like what nationality of food I prefer. And once again, it's torn between Japanese and Mexican. For those of you that don't know, I am half Mexican, and I grew up with Mexican food. So definitely one of my favorites. But Japanese food has, I love it. I love everything about Japanese food. And we make it quite often in our house. Let's see. Can you cook? Yes. My husband and I both can cook. He was actually a sushi chef. Or no, he worked at a sushi restaurant, in high school. And he knows how to make sushi, so I'm very happy. Do you have any tattoos or piercings? Yes to both. I have one tattoo, and I have my ears pierced, but that is the only thing I have pierced. Some of the questions also have to do with like my children's names and everything like that. I would rather not come on here and give away their information along with my husband's information. Yeah, I would just like to respect their privacy. So I hope you understand. I'm sure you do. Do you speak any other language? So as I mentioned, I am half Mexican. However, I do not speak Spanish. I used to when I was younger. My nanny, she only spoke Spanish, so we spoke it in the home. But unfortunately, once she passed away, we stopped speaking Spanish in the house. And then we just didn't really speak it after that. So I do understand it though. So I can respond in broken Spanish sometimes, but I would rather respond in English. But at least I understand it. My children kind of know, I think, some Spanish. Just, I'm not really 100% sure. But they seem to understand somewhat of my mother when she's speaking in Spanish, which she still speaks in Spanish to me and to her sisters. So I do hear it, and I understand them when they're all speaking. Do you have a nickname? Why? Like, what's the story behind it? I do have a nickname, more so for my mother, because, as you know, like I said, my name is Samantha, but the whole reason she named me Samantha is because she wanted to call me Sam, like from the movie or the show Bewitched. So she likes to call me Sam, and another nickname is Sammy, Sammie, and I don't mind that one as much, but I'm not a fan of Sam. To me, it sounds very masculine. But she's allowed to call me that. And, like, certain people in my family are allowed to call me that because it's what I grew up with. So, to me, it's normal. But when other people call me that name, I don't like it. Do you have any hobbies? I do. I don't know how many people consider this a hobby, but I like to plan. I love to play in my planners. So yeah, I would say that's my hobby, is doing that. What other hobbies? I like to sew. I like to crochet. Very old things, as my husband likes to tell me. Something fun about me is that when my husband and I got married, my last name only changed by 2 letters. I'm not going to tell you how, but it changed by 2 letters and only 2 letters. To the point where the people at the DMV thought they made a mistake on my license. So that's fun. Let's see. Oh, my favorite perfume. Oh gosh. Flower Bomb. That's the name of it. By Richter Rolf, I believe. I'll have to link it down below. It is my favorite. My husband bought it for me, I believe for a Christmas gift or maybe a birthday gift. And I love it. I've loved it ever since he got it for me. And anytime I use it, I can't help but think of him. Surprisingly, I went through all those questions already. So I can't really think of anything else that's interesting, I guess. One thing I can tell you about my children that I don't hide, is that I have 2 children that are on the spectrum, on the autism spectrum. And one of them has ADHD as well. And they both have apraxia of speech, but my daughter has it worse, I guess you would say. And those are definitely things that we never considered before having children. And no, I think we did consider it, like at least autism. No one ever knew about apraxia of speech in our families. But yeah, it was an eye-opening experience, and I wouldn't change it for the world. These are also from the collection of Laura Lee and Eryn Weaver. Let's see. I haven't tried these yet. It just has a glitter in it. It's just a nice gloss. Alright, so there's the look. That's just one eyeshadow. Well, actually, you know what? Let's add a little bit of a highlighter. I'm just going to use a cream highlighter. Just under the brow bone. This is very summery, I would think. Very fun. I love it. And that's just one eyeshadow on the eyes. So that's really, well, not on the lower lash line. The lower lash line I used 2 more shades, 2 more colors. I used these 2 right here. So I used 3 shades total for today's look. Peach Ring, Roasted Caramel, and Cloudy. And I love it. I think it's gorgeous. All the items today will be listed down in the description bar down below, so don't forget to check that out if you're interested in any of the items. Thank you for joining and watching today. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I hope you guys have a lovely day wherever you are. I'll see you next week. Bye.